We've got Connect. Anthony Davis is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Harrison at the 1. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Nets put together a nice evening. He scored 24 points, and what a game it was. Posting a triple-double, he put on a show. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back.
David, we appreciate the update. Great. We'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Terrific swat. Kings leading now by 6. Davis with some nice D.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
MP, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Sacramento moving it around. Stephens can't get it to go. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Outside for Davis. Back to Harris. Davis sets a screen. Harris passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
Pass to Stephens. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break. The Lakers gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That's good from Carter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Good. Shafino's checked in. Carter hits them both. Lakers trail by 4. And here is Harris. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Kuminga shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So physical. You don't get a lot of these.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And he makes the first. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Davis. For Sacramento, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one misses. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hood. Javino loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact. Contact, and the rest of that is history.
Harris against Lewis. Shamet with it. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. To the paint. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Off on the layup. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, Sohan, 17 points in his last outing.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Puts up a deep 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings ahead, up 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Lewis is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Bryant. And it's Stevens in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Christie against Bryant. Here's Christie. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The try by Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers trail. MP with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Got a piece of it. Ryan against Christie. Pass to Stephens. Nice defense from Kuminga. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harris against Lewis. Outside Bryant. Sohan inside. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. MB left side. Hit by Kuminga. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lewis against Harris. Pass to Sohan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sohan's got 6 points. Guys, a little wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Harris looking it over. Now Kuminga. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, that's impressive. Kuminga with the catch and the flush.
Lewis against Harris. Pass to Sohan. Back to Lewis. He tries for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Sacramento making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and both free throws good for Lewis.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Harris against Lewis. Harris passes to Oliver. Nice move. And they recover it. Christie kicks to Harris. Reeves outside. Reeves with the screen on Bryant. Here's Christie. And the Lakers get it back. We talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games. Scoring runs, keeping everybody on their toes.
The play from Bryant, and the 3-ball is good. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Kuminga, screen on Lewis. Harris. Lewis grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. They get it again. For the 3. The shot, no good. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oliver passes to Harris. Lewis against Reeves. MP outside. Close in. No stopping MP.
the desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Bryant against Christie. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kuminga, screen on Lewis. Harris passes to Kuminga. Lewis against MP. Lewis outside. Pass to Stephens. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Lewis misses. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And stolen by NP. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Look at San Antonio. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Oliver is out there with Davis. Then it's Connect. Then there's Hurts. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Harris outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there, and he just has to keep improving.
Lewis checked in for Sacramento. And Harris drops them both. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. DeRozan against Davis. Outside DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Reeves against Carter. Reeves outside. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sensabaugh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. And around the break. And here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You got to be careful how you guard MP. He's a magnet for that kind of contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
Throw good, MP.
Well, you could say this about any team, but for MP's team, making free throws is always key.
And both free throws good for MP. The Kings trailing. Pass to Zohan. DeRozan against Davis. Lewis is screen on Davis. From the wing. DeRozan's shot is off. Outside, Davis. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. A moment now to check out some numbers for MP.
Fine.
Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And DeRozan kicks to Carter. Shoots the 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Harris passes to Reeves. Reeves off the pick from Harris. It's stolen. Lewis outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, DeRozan, he is on it right now and has been all night.
Lewis against MP. Into the lane. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First person foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all.
Shooting for Los Angeles. MP taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. That one is no good.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And he comes up with the deuce. Oliver's got 12 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
DeRozan against Davis. Pass to Sohan. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Sohan's got his third basket of the night. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Davis setting the pick for MP. Going inside. Connect with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's DeRozan. Outside for Lewis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers in the lead. MP outside. They set the pick to the middle. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Kings. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And checking out the Lakers, 8 games out.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Anthony Davis. Averaging about 23 points per, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Lewis against MP. Lewis gets to DeRozan. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. To the wing on the left. Got a piece of it. DeRozan against MP. Davis with a screen on DeRozan. MP passes to Davis. That one drops for him. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Now here is Carter. He's got 9. Pass to Sensible. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Connect with it. Sohan's there. Now connect. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The score breakdown for the Lakers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And another difference maker that we can point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Lakers leading by 4. And here is Harris. 12 points for him. Down low, Oliver, and he jams it with authority.
But when you have someone like MP who understands the offense and plays unselfish basketball, that's a huge advantage.
Back to Lewis. With the drive. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own head.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that.
And MP throws it down.
What a play. MP getting it done on both ends.
The Kings trail by 8. He lobs it up. Picked off in midair. Pass to Ellis. Drives to the hoop. MP against Lewis. Reeves outside. Here's Oliver. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside DeRozan. Inside. And so Sacramento again turning it over. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. MP is number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Some changes for the Lakers. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie subbed in for Austin Reed. And Kuminga throws it down.
Textbook execution in the screen and roll. Kuminga knowing exactly where to get to ahead of time.
Lewis against MP. Here's Sohan. He's got 8. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Sohan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Lewis against MP. Ellis outside. Ellis off a pick from Harris. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
All those dunks from Kuminga ignite his team. They feel like that's more than 2 points.
The Kings trail by 10. Sohan with the ball. 10 points for him.
And a moment here to see the numbers for MP. And he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. The free throw drops for Sohan. And so Sohan nails both of them. Now, here's MP. He's got 14. Contact.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now, Sohan. He's got 12. In the corner, it's Bryant. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 9 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Christie. The Lakers moving the ball around. And here is Harris. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, keep feeding Kuminga here until you see the drop-off.
The Kings trail by 9. Here's Sohan. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Kuminga, screen on Lewis. Harris passes to Kuminga. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Sohan with the ball. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
MP left side. Stolen by Lewis. It's stolen by Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that time it just looked like the defender too aggressive, and that sends MP to the line.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Harris. Edwards, he's checked in for Sohan. And both free throws good for MP. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. And here is Lewis. He's got 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Sacramento, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Lewis Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. James checked in for Christie. And both free throws good for Lewis. 1:39 left to play in the third. MP with the bounce pass. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Kings. Down low, here's Edwards. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
MP against Lewis. MP passes to Oliver, and he gets the bucket. Oliver's got 16 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Lewis against Harris. Pass to Shamet. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Harris. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Lewis dishes to Bryant. Back to Lewis. Pass to Shamet. It's good from long range. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Back to MP. Loads it up for Davis. Harris up top. Out left to the wing. With 1 on the clock. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ryan is out there with Edwards. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Lewis, and it's Stevens at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Anthony Davis, 1 shot.
that one falls for Anthony Davis.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Here's Lewis driving the lane, and he banks in the layup.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Davis setting the pick for MP. Pass to Hood, Javino. Pocket 6 to the paint. Here's Oliver. Stephens pulls it in. Stephens got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Connect. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Connects got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. The Kings shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Shamet on the wing. Back to Lewis. Tries a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Davis with a screen on Lewis. Harris kicks to Davis. Over Lewis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
At the line for one.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Sacramento making a switch here. Mace is checked in. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. The Kings trail by 9. Lewis outside. Macy a screen on Harris. Here's Edwards. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Sacramento making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Harris against Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stevens and finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's the screen. Harris passes to Oliver. Over Lewis. Oliver's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Lewis outside. Stolen by Reeves. Pass to Harris. And Davis now top of the key. Great D that time from Edwards. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lewis passes to Stevens. Bryant looking it over. Lewis outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stevens. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Reeves outside. They get it back.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Lewis. There's the drive. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Sacramento.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. MP against Lewis. Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Alton Connect picks one up.
At the line for 2, Kessler Edwards.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Harris with the ball for the Lakers. 6-point lead. Davis with a screen on Lewis. Harris. Oh, MP. Tough shot.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Here's Lewis. No good on the three.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. MP with the bounce pass. Over to the left wing. On the wing, Harris. 5 to shoot. Connect with it for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Wasted no time on that one.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Davis setting the pick for Harris. Loads it up for Davis. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lewis against MP. Pass to Shamet. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3-balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They set the pick to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Oliver, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair.
Carter against MP. Pass to DeRozan.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Here's MP. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sohan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Harris. Here comes MP. Second chance shot. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 15 points in just the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking this paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Back to Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Davis finds NP. Davis setting the pick for Harris. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Pass to Sohan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Carter. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here is Harris. Here's Oliver. Kicks it out to MP. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Carter. Harris. He gets it in there. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Carter against MP. There's the pick. And it's Carter missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
MP, no good. The Kings trail by 5. Carter with it. Defended by Reed. Sacramento again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. MP outside. To the middle. Here's Oliver. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Here's DeRozan, and Davis sends it back. Inside, Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. No good that time. Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. DeRozan bounce pass.
I see him.
Floats one. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan, shooting 1. Push on the net, push on the net. Rebound.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Harris against Carter. Davis setting the pick for Harris. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
In the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing here by 8. Pokes one up. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers shooting very well right now. 52% in this fourth quarter.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
So dangerous off the bounce. DeRozan with the top-notch pull-up game.
Here's Reeves. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Harris kicks to Davis. Over Carter. Offensive rebound. Oliver. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
1:11 left in the game. Carter with the 3, and it's Oliver with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Connect. Connect off a pick from Harris. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by MP.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for MP.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Question.
Here's DeRozan. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Connect gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP against Lewis. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
So Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Way to bring home that W. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Connect is out there with Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Oliver in at the 5. And for the Kings, Jeremy Sohan out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Sensabaugh in a 2-guard. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. you can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Now here's Harris, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Here's Oliver, and he buries his first look.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Carter. Here's Sohan. Picked by Carter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now Los Angeles with it. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
Here's Connect. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Sohan outside. Stolen by MP. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. On up the court. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
For 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Reeves. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Now here's Sohan. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
It's stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Reeves. Back to MP. Davis a screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Connect. And here's Reeves. Here's Oliver. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Harris against Carter. The drive by MP. Outside Reeves. Pass to Davis. Fades. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
There are very few players in the class of Anthony Davis. I mean, he is a franchise cornerstone, no question about it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Carter. And the layup is good. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's MP. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Reeves. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now here's MP. No points yet.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line here. He's off on the first. He's off on the second.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Rebound by Sacramento. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now here's MP. That shot is off. A foul. Called on MP. That's his first foul.
I'm an all-star team. Far from a rookie, Louis Gray-yard shit that I don't rock. Missed the rocket playing Jane, but the Audemars stop it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you gon' I'm bossed up in Pelly. I'm God's son, but his demons on the Charlie. Niggas sweet to the in the alley. Yeah, finna like a 50. Spent the whole 10 for some out of Ricky. They let him play tough till it's time to do a mission. I